Hello everybody and welcome to Crafting Unscripted. I'm Catherine and let me know if you are here and if you can hear me or see me. I've got a new setup happening today, trying something new, trying something different, so if anything goes wrong during this video, I apologize, but you know, that's how it works, right? So I have some exciting crafts I want to do today. Well, it's one craft, let's not get carried away here. But before we do that, I did something. And I'm gonna wait on the thing that I did first, just to make sure that everyone can hear me, so that there is no people coming in and not knowing about this crazy thing. Hello, Nancy. Nancy, let me know if you can see and hear me. I assume you can since you're saying hello, but it could just be the chat that you're responding to. So I have spring outside and it is terribly ugly and cold, but I have ducks trying to move into my backyard. I can hear you. Perfect, Nancy. Thank you. You are seen and heard. Perfect, Jean. Thank you. So I've got ducks trying to move into the backyard, and I love ducks. They're very beautiful. They're nice. They're not nice in my backyard, and I do not, I have kids, right? So we play in the backyard. We're always like running around. I don't need ducks in there. I don't need to have the backyard off limits. So I've been outside, and my son has this like lightsaber, and it's like a $5 jobby, right? And it goes, so there's me outside in the mornings in my pajamas, like with this lightsaber, trying to get rid of the ducks. So this is what I'm like doing right now in this crazy spring weather that we have, because it's not nice outside, but the ducks are loving it. So we have ducks. So I have a few people here. So now the big reveal. So I did something the other day. I was at the dollar store. I know it's such a bad place. And I know I have a New Year's resolution to not buy any more paper. And so I'm going to need your advice and your opinions on this, because I did something. My dollar store had something new and I bought it. I don't know if I'm allowed to. So tell me if you think this is breaking my New Year's resolution or not, because I've never had it, and even the Michaels that is by my house doesn't typically have this product, so I had to buy it. I don't have any of it, so keep that in mind when you're judging me about if this is like breaking my New Year's resolution or not. I bought 2 packages of crepe paper. Like, looks like this. And so I don't think this is breaking my New Year's resolution, because I don't have this. And I can use this for new projects. I'm going to have to use this for new projects. So I don't think this is breaking my New Year's resolution. What do you think? Let me know in the conversation here, or let me know about, or if you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments. Am I breaking my New Year's resolution by buying this paper or not? I say no. My kids say no. Hubby says New Year's resolutions, Shmoo Year's resolutions. So we'll take that as a doesn't matter, right? So let me know. Because I'm excited to have this. So, and I don't know if it's going to be any good either. It's from the dollar store, so who knows what's going on there. Jean, can you get a video of that lightsaber duck dance? No, that is not going to be made public. Nancy says I didn't break it. I don't think I did, because I don't have this product. I have lots of, well, I mean, it's crepe paper, I know, but I say no. So let me know in the comments of the live right now if you think it's breaking my New Year's resolution, or if you're watching the replay, let me know if it's breaking my resolutions or not, because I say no. I'm excited to use this stuff, and I haven't had a chance yet because I've been trying to get everything going here. So now I have everyone here. I want to quickly say thank you to my anonymous coffee donor. Somebody bought me a coffee the other day at buymesomecoffee.com, and so I really appreciate that. I will be using that money to buy myself a new coffee mug, though, because I broke mine last week, and I haven't had a chance to buy a new one yet, so that's where that money is going to go. So I really do appreciate that. If you want to buy me a coffee, the link is in the description of the video below. And then also there is another summit happening. I'm not part of this. This is called the Eco Creative Summit, and this is like I'm gonna say an upcycling summit, like using eco-friendly materials and supplies. That is a free summit. It is happening April 21st to 22nd. The tickets are below in the description for that as well. So if you're interested in watching that summit, that is there as well for you. So let's move on to today's video, or today's craft. So this is a new camera setup here. So if this looks nicer, let me know. If this looks worse, let me know. And if all of a sudden this disappears, let me know, because there's a lot going on here. So last week when we were talking about crafts, I wanted to take a break from like themes, and I was thinking of flowers, and I've really wanted to make daisies recently. I just like them. They're nice and they're white and they're like bright and like spring-like, right? So I've been thinking about daisies. So today we're going to make daisies with scissors, a paper cutter, and glue. We can do this, right? So white paper, and I'm just using my like cardstock. So far it looks great. Thank you, Nancy. So I'm just using my white cardstock. This isn't like printer paper, although you could use printer paper. But we're just using white cardstock for today because this is what I have. I don't actually know where my white printer paper is. And I'm going to slice this up into, not triangles, squares that are 3 inches by 3 inches. And each daisy is going to have 2 flower pieces, let's call it. And then each daisy will also have a center if it works out in our favor. And so I'm just going to quickly cut a few of these up. I will probably not have time to make all of them during the live session, but that is a me problem. Maybe we can get 3 flowers. Let's see how that works. So there. And how is everyone's spring coming so far? Because over here at my house, the weather is the poops. It is cold. I have my winter coat on when I go outside, and I do not like it. All right, I'm gonna put this away here. Oh, and I cleaned up my workspace here. You can't tell, but at the side, everything here, like typically from this point on, or you can see on my camera, it's like this big pile of like paper there. And so now that's all gone. So now I can put things there and make another mess. Okay, so back to what we were talking about here as I digress. We're making daisies. So we're going to fold this paper in half. Now, I'm just going to fold this with my fingers. I'm not going to use my scoring tools to like score this flat perfectly. We're just going to fold this in half. And now we're going to fold this in half this way again. And now we're going to fold this down here like so. So we've got it. Let's go again. We fold it in half, and now we're going to fold it back. And then the other side, we're going to fold this back as well. All right. And now the important part, this is the corner where everything is like still connected. So that's kind of the important corner. And as I'm cutting this, I realized that I actually did a test run of this before, and I'm realizing the one that I did before must have been a 4-inch square because the petals that looked a lot bigger before, but whatever, we can still make this work. I'm using a pencil because pencil is a lot easier to erase, and the blue, like the hot blue ink that I was using in the pen on my practice run is very visible on the white paper. So I'm going to draw like a petal. But I want to kind of start, let me see if I can make this work here. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to like try to come right as close as I can to these 2 tips so that the flower kind of has petals that just join at the end here. And I'm going to kind of go like, I want it to be like a nice petal, but as you guys know, my drawing skills are that of a 3-year-old. So, okay, so it's going to be like this. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try not to like drop it every 3 seconds. There, like that. Sorry, it's not focusing in the right spot. Okay, so I just broke something. No, maybe I can fix this. Maybe I can't. All right, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to cut this. I had scissors somewhere. Okay, so we're going to cut this. Probably need thicker scissors for this cardstock. And we're going to make this look nice, and I'm going to probably need to cut this in 7 pieces because these are not the scissors to be cutting 6 layers of cardstock with. That's okay. Okay, and so we're going to open this up, and ta-da! 1 flower petal. Yes, we did it. Okay, so now you'll notice in some spots it's kind of like closer, so we can trim those with our scissors if we would like. For right now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Now, we're going to repeat this process. Yes, we're going to get better every time. because I was thinking of making like a pattern for my for these, similar to the one that I got for the Black Eyed Susans, but I've been struggling with the being behind in 1,000 things, and so I just decided to do it this way instead. And this might be easier, although the problem is if I do it like with my Cricut, I just need to design it once and then just sort of set it to print, to cut, and then forget it. So we're going to fold it in half and then in half again. I'm going to try to fix this corner that's buckling on me. And now again, we're going to fold these outer flaps to the end here. Oops, I'm going off screen. And then here like so. Folding it all. And again, this is the end here where it's all connected. Hello, Christine from Missouri. So I'm going to try to hold this. Now, these are all cut the same size, so my petals, even if I don't like make the same shape, which I won't because, let's be honest, I'm not that good, they're kind of going to be the same size at least, right? And I'm trying to go down, okay, like that. I'm not going to try zooming in again because that worked okay, but then it didn't work okay. I don't know. I can't do this. Anyways, here we go. There's the design. Let's do this. Let's try this. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Sorry. Okay. New setup. I'm just trying to like maximize on what I got here. Okay, so we're going to cut this again. Now the nice thing about the pencil is that it's not super like bright, vibrant, so you're not going to see it if you cut this like not perfectly. All right, second one. Ready? Let's see if we did this. Bunny ears, lots of bunnies, and now, boom! Look at that. And now we're like 90% of the way to a daisy. Doesn't that look like, even just like that, without even anything, already it looks like a daisy. We're winning this. We are winning this craft, everybody. So, before we get carried away with making more, we're going to do just one first, because I worry that the camera might discombobulate on us, and I'm already feeling pretty good about this, and I want to like make sure we get one done, as I'm looking at the time and it's already halfway through our craft. So, so while I'm thinking here, I'm not going to trim these. Like I said, I could trim these if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because I'm just being, I don't think I need to, because it's all going to be hidden and beautiful and nice. And so we're going to dab some glue here onto this, and we're going to squish this one. Let's do it. I want my petals to sort of be like alternating so that they're filling in the gaps. In some spots they don't, oh! We're good, we're good. In some spots they don't fill as well, but that's all right. So now, boom, things are falling into place. Now, I thought I had everything ready, but I didn't. I didn't get some yellow paper. So I a few weeks ago, maybe you recall, I sort of reorganized my scrap bin, sort of. It's not totally done, but part of it is, and I'm actually really loving this. I don't know if I love the solution that I have right now, but I'm loving the fact that I have all of my yellow paper in one spot, so I don't need to go digging for it like it used to all just be dumped into one spot. So I'm pretty impressed with this so far. Now we're just going to pick a yellow. Oh, this one's already kind of sized correctly, so we're going to do this. And now, this is kind of a boring part, but we're going to grab our scissors, and I'm going to like cut a whole bunch of little lines into here. If you don't have any, then you don't. If you don't have any, didn't break it. Very true. Okay, so we're going to just trim that there. I'm just going to do like 1,000 of these. So now we're going to roll this up. So I don't need to do the whole thing if I don't want to. We'll see how I'm feeling after like cutting 30 of these. I might just give up and say that's enough. But we're going to just cut a bunch, and they don't need to be the same distance or whatever. Just kind of like snip, snip, snip. Here, let's try Let's try this fanciness. Sorry, I'm really excited about this new option. I've never been able to like easily zoom, but it's kind of in a weird spot right now. So, but we'll get there. Isn't this exciting? You can see me cutting with my scissors up close. Fancy. I know you guys are thinking I'm crazy, but I was doing a recording for something the other day, and I had my normal live setup done, and I don't get to like see the live recordings when I'm doing them because I'm kind of I'm live on them, right? And I was doing a test run. I was working on it with for a different video that I was recording, and then I was looking at the video quality. I was like, oh my god, it's so terrible. And I appreciate that all of you have been hanging out with me with the terrible video quality, but it could have just been that day or whatever it was. But so I appreciate all of you coming and watching with my very bad video quality. So hopefully it's a little bit better now. It's I have to give my husband the full credit for it because he likes to tinker and research, and so he's been finding a solution for me. So I'm very happy about that. All right, we're getting close to the end here. I really like that you can zoom in so much better for my eyes. I'm liking that too. I haven't, I didn't have that off. Well, I kind of did, but it was a little bit of a hit or miss and like mess everything up. Okay, we've made it all the way through. Now I have this little tool here somewhere. I had this little tool here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I got a whole bunch of wooden sticks right here behind me, and let's zoom in again now that we can. This is just a dowel with a piece of tape, and I've cut a notch through it, and this is my spinny tool. So all I do is, was it quilling tool is what they're called, I think. So I just put this in, and now I'm going to spin this all together. Sorry if the focus is off. I don't know how to work all of this stuff. So we're going to just keep rolling and keep rolling. I think I might need a glue gun for this. Oh, did you guys see my video? I put up a video and about my glue guns, and I've been using like this big honker one here that I've got, which is heating up for me right now, for the longest time, and I never actually like did a comparison of like my dollar store one versus the good one. And wow, am I surprised at the quality of my dollar store one in comparison to my expensive one. So that's now done, and I'm just going to glue this here while I wait for my glue gun to like heat up for the rest. And we're going to unzoom. Oops. I don't know. There's lots of things here. Oh, I see lots of... so I'm pretty surprised at the quality of my dollar store glue gun, but I like this one because it just sort of stands, and that's what we're going to do with it in a minute. So I'm just going to let it heat up here somewhere so it doesn't burn me. All right, let me see all these comments. Francis finally made it. Hello. And yes, so now we have this, like, I'm just going to let this sit here for a second before I do anything with this because I don't want it to kind of come off. And we're just going to like pop this off. And now this looks kind of like, it looks like this. And so we're just going to like pull these all out so that they kind of are bigger. Like so. And then this is going to go right here. Like, look, it already looks like a daisy. I'm really impressed with that. That's pretty good, I have to say. I'm just going to wait for 20 minutes. This is, you know what? I'm going to just get the other glue gun. I don't have an hour to wait for this to heat up. Sorry, I'm still here. I just got to adjust myself. All right. I'm just going to climb over this cable so I don't hurt myself. So, all right, so there. Whew, that was a little bit challenging. Move this out of the way. I forgot to heat this up earlier. So I think we're just gonna get like maybe one daisy done, maybe two here. While we're waiting for this I feel like I'm falling apart here. Glue gun has no glue in it. All right, let's try this again. Okay, so glue gun is heating. That looks pretty nice. We're gonna, whoops, wrong way. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay, so this is gonna heat. This is gonna go here. And while this is heating, we're gonna maybe just work on the next one so I've got more for later. But, so I'm just gonna keep folding here. And I'm gonna fold once, and then fold twice, and then fold back, and fold back. So I think that this week what I'm trying to do with for my new videos, I'm trying to do glue gun hacks. I don't know if that's the right word for it. We'll see how it's gonna go. So far it's not going very well because I've just been, I find that I don't do lots of summits, and there's a lot of crafters that do so many more summits, but man, do I ever feel unorganized about how many I'm doing or what I'm not doing, because I just don't feel like I'm capitalizing on my time here. And so I've been focusing on those summits that I'm late for with my projects, and I haven't been able to focus on the other stuff. All right, glue gun is hot, so we're just gonna put a dab of glue here in the middle, and without my finger protectors, we're gonna put that there. Now, I'm just gonna move this over. I'm gonna try and zoom in a little bit here. Sorry, so it's very flat. Like you can see, it's very flat. So I'm just gonna kind of like curl these up with my fingers a little bit, make them more lifelike. There, that looks nice. That almost, like when I'm curling these leaves like this, I was about to say it almost looks like a magnolia. Years ago, I bought my mom a magnolia because she really loved the tree. And I bought her like a Japanese magnolia because so the leaves are like really thin, almost like these ones here. So it almost looks like that. So if I made this like a light pink and shaded the edges, it would be like a magnolia flower. Anyways, I digress. Wrong way. So back to this here. So I think this is turning out, this is good, right? Like this turned out nice. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do it quickly, try to do another leaf here. And another leaf here, making sure to cut in my, come down as far as I can. All right, and now we're going to hurt our fingers cutting this 12 sheets of paper all at once. All right. Yes, if I'd made this with regular, like printer paper, like regular white paper, it would be a lot easier to cut. Okay, I'll open this up. One. This is all working out nicely. We might get 2 flowers in if I focus here. 2, apply some glue quickly. Kind of off center these. Okay. And now, what color was that? Maybe. Look, I got another one. Already ready to go. We're going to try to cut this even faster than last time to be like super champs. But I'm not going to zoom in on this cutting. Sorry. But I like this zoom in feature that I have. I'm really impressed with that. That's pretty cool. And I think the picture looks nicer, but I'll have to do a comparison later to double check. So all right, we're getting there. This is turning out good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Not sure where I'm going to put these flowers. I might just like hang them up on my computer monitors. And I don't have any stems. I ran out of stems. And I haven't bought new stems yet. I really should, because I have a whole bunch of flowers in mind that I want to make. But I didn't do any stems, so I'm sad about that. I don't have any stems, so these flowers are not going to go on stems right now. All right, and we're going to do a quick roll one more time with my fancy homemade cooling tool. And at full speed. Oops, it came off. Oh well. It's alright, we can still make this work. Everything is just gonna be held into place here. We're doing amazing. I'm loving how these flowers are looking. So this one this like center piece of my flower is a little bit less wide than the first one. So it's not gonna come out as nicely, but like it's not gonna fray out as nicely, but it still might look very nice, I think. A little bit of the glue right in here. And give this a squish down. Look at that. That's amazing. We did it. I think those turned out beautifully. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I like them. I might have to make some more because I really like how those look. So we did it. We made some daisies today. I'm pretty pumped about that. So yeah, that is it for today pretty much. If you were not here at the beginning, a quick recap. I bought, let me change the angles here. I bought crepe paper from the dollar store because it was there, and they nowhere around where I live has crepe paper. And so this is what it looks like. So I don't know if this is breaking my New Year's resolution. So if you're just showing up, let me know, is buying this crepe paper breaking my New Year's resolution of not buying more paper? So let me know. It's supposed to kind of be like a whole supplies thing, but I've never had crepe paper. I've been looking for it for a while, and it was at the dollar store. Not $1. If you notice here, it's not $1. So let me know either live or in the replay if this is breaking my New Year's resolution by buying this crepe paper. So say like, I don't know, say it's just say it's breaking my New Year's resolution or not. And then also there is the Eco Summit happening. What was it called? The Eco Creative Summit. Whoops. Oh, something happened there. The Eco Creative Summit is happening still on April 21st to 22nd. So if you want to get free tickets to that, the description is below. And thank you again to my anonymous donor for the coffees, which I will be buying a coffee mug with because I have to get a new coffee mug. And if you enjoy my videos and you want to buy me a coffee, the link for that is also below in the video description. So that's it for today. The camera up here just seems to have died on me somehow, so we made it through the whole half-hour video and we're still good. So hopefully we can keep that working into the future and have some nice zooms and some better video. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Happy crafting. And next week is Mother's Day. Whatever we're doing for Mother's Day. We're doing Mother's Day next week. Bye everyone.